Welcome to 3D Amazon FBA. I'm going to show you guys 5 items I sold in the last month that I made a pretty good profit on. Before I get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. So let's get into it. The first item I've got for you here is something I got from Trader Joe's. This item sold out pretty much the first day it got there. I was lucky enough where I grabbed, I don't know, like 5 or 6 of these. The sales rank is like 20,000 or something like that. And they also had a pancake mix, and they were only letting us buy it 2 at a time. But I went back to Trader Joe's a few days later, and they didn't have none in stock. I'm pretty sure I've sold more. Maybe they're in transit, because I just sent this out like a week and a half ago. And this one sold immediately. You could tell I made more than what I sold it for, a little bit over 100% ROI. But it's Ube tea cookies. And then, of course, like I said, they had the pancake mix, which I sold one of it as well for more than 100% ROI. But I wanted to show you guys this item. So if you source Trader Joe's, make sure you're on the lookout of this Ube tea, because they were limiting how many people can buy. So it must be a pretty popular item. So this is what it was. It was a really small package. Like 30,000 sales rank is really good. That means it's selling a few a day. And this guy here will not be beat. We won't be beat, which is kind of a funny name for your store. But even now, I sold this one a few days ago. It's shipped, 5 days ago I sold it. And the going price was $13.12. It's only dropped 2 cents in price. It's probably selling fast enough where, the price isn't going to drop very much. This guy actually got 23 in stock, so he'll probably be sold out in the next day or two. But you can see the price here has barely changed. And once it got in stock, it's only been in the store for 22 days or on Amazon. And you can see it's a high demand item. People must have been looking out for this one. I just kind of stumbled in on it. But it's only 10 ounces, so it's barely, a little bit more than half a pound. So be on the lookout for this item if you source Trader Joe's. Next I got for you, I got this at a 99-cent store. You can see I sold 31 of them. I don't think I sold to anybody. Yeah, it looks like I sold 31 of them. This one, the price did change. It cost me $3.25. And at first I was selling it for $13.20, and you can see as time went on, it dropped down to $9.99. I was still making $1.77, not amazing, but they're incredibly small. I threw all these, and it might have weighed like 2 pounds for all of them. I sent them all in at once, I believe, but still made 54% ROI at the cheapest point, and I was making 143% ROI at its highest point. But, like I said, you need to look for like summer stuff like for swimming and whatever. But I got this at the 99-cent store, and you can see I had 31 sales, averaged $3.37 each. So I made about $90, between $90 and $100 on this one item. Cost me next to nothing to ship, because again, all of them combined weighed like 2 or 3 pounds. So it's just kind of like an item I just threw in, as my boxes were about 48 pounds, and I just put a couple in to fill in the space. So looks like the price has jumped up significantly. Makes me wish I did not sell out, that I held out, but I just set my repricer and I let it do its thing. But you can see now I'd be making $5 each at the $14. So yeah, it looks like the buy box is at $16.40. Which is awesome. I wish I still had some in stock. Oops, let me see what that would be at $16.40. So I'd be making about $7 profit each if I still had some. I've been going to the 99-cent stores and I haven't seen any anywhere. But like this guy's actually lowballing at $10.95, $12.49. But these guys, no, they're FBA, so there must be in transit somewhere. This guy just launched. But I'm happy to make my $100 profit. But if you see these at the 99-cent store, Make sure you grab them. They're really thin plastic, and they're hanging up on the little pegs down the summer stuff aisle. So if you see this, make sure you grab it. The next item I've got for you guys is a DVD. For those of you that are allowed to sell DVDs, this was a religious movie. I recommend if you see any Christian movies and things like that, scan them. Same with like Hallmark movies, sell really well on Amazon too, I've noticed. But this one here cost me $2.15, and I profited $14.80. So I tripled my money on this one. And this is about a 3 or 4 year old movie here. So let me show you what it is. But yeah, always scan any kind of a Christian movies and stuff. Looks like the price hasn't changed. Yeah, this one's ranked 830 on all of Amazon movies and stuff. And even with Amazon on the listing, I was able to sell mine with no problem. It took like a day or two. And this one I think had a pretty good cast in it as well. But yeah, I don't think the price changes like at all on this one. So if you can sell movies, keep a lookout for Christian movies. They do sell well. Even this is an older one, and the rank is 830. So be on the lookout for Christian movies. Next is another toy I got from the 99-cent store. This one I sold 23 units. They're all the same toy, and I made $6.27 on average each. So this one was a huge win. And again, it was really lightweight. Yeah, this one I made $144 profit on. This one little toy. I think the brand was Little Monsters or something like that. I'm not familiar with the cartoon, but it was a Netflix cartoon. Let's pull it up. But I think this was, there it was, based on, Super Monsters. That's what it was called. The 99-cent store gets a ton of Super Monster toys. This is the only one that's currently profitable. I've sold Super Monsters plushes and all the different characters of the same model, but the prices dropped on all of them but this one. I started selling this Super Monsters brand around Halloween last year, and I've debated about just buying a bunch of the other ones and holding out till Halloween again, but I haven't quite pulled the trigger on that yet because I bought all of this that they have in town. And this was a great find. Was it $2.15 each? Yeah, $2.15 each. So the price has dropped. No, it's at $14.90 still. So I'd be making about $6 each if I still had some in stock. And the price really hasn't fluctuated. The price was at 26 at one point, and it dropped, and then it's been pretty stagnant going back to early April, about maybe April 10th, give or take a day or two. But if you see Super Monsters stuff, scan it, because I've sold a ton of Super Monsters products going back to about Halloween last year. The last thing I got for you, I got this at a store called Sarah's Outlet. I don't usually source there. They don't give you a proper receipt, but I've sold this brand before, and I'm not aware of them ever making IP complaints. So I bought like 4 or 5 of these. The sales rank was terrible, and I sent them in. I was lucky enough to sell 2 so far because there's not much competition. Cheers. If you're younger, you might not know Cheers. It was a great show from, I think, the mid 80s to early 90s. It's where Woody Harrelson got his start and whatnot. Great show. But, I was able to get a few. But Sarah's Outlet's where I got it. I don't know if they're a chain or not. I've only seen them here in Bakersfield where I live, but they don't give proper receipts. So if you do have some locally, source there with caution. But let me show you guys this. But it's a Norm figure. I think these figures are kind of cool. From what I've noticed, Sarah's Outlet, they normally buy their stuff from Target. I've seen a lot of this branded product sold at Target, like Facts of Life. I've seen Married with Children, I've seen, of course, Cheers. I've seen sold of this, what's like a Mego brand. And Sarah's Outlet, I've noticed, I've seen a lot of like Target exclusive toys there and stuff like that. But again, they don't give proper receipts, so source there with caution. So again, this one doesn't sell very much, but since it cost me $1 to make $10, I was willing to sit on it and wait if I can sell one a month because it's a really small item. I was fine with that, but I've been lucky enough to sell two, and they sold like within a couple days of each other. Oh, here it shows about 5 days. So if you look on here, sold on the 7th, shipped on the 8th, and this one here sold on the 13th and shipped out on the 14th. So it's selling about one a week for me, and that's fine if I'm making like $10 profit. So that's what I've got for you guys today. I hope you got some value from this video. Hope you guys got to see different things than I normally show. I try to switch it up the best I can. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.